Hello, 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 everybody, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today, our news, our topic is kind of a little bit different. So, I don't know how many of you are from the state or from USA, but a country like USA have an impact of everybody almost in the world. The liberals, the left, and the Muslims, they all joined together against Trump. Trump was always somebody present a person who is not a good news, simply. I mean, the left and the Muslim, both of them, they hate Trump for a very simple reason. First of all, he is not against Christianity. Not only that, he sponsor and he support Christian values. Not only that, he brought judges to the Supreme Court. Not only that, he fight for speech or freedom of speech, which means someone like me can say Muhammad is nothing but a liar. And that is not a good news for the Muslims and for the left. The left and the Muslim, they share the same thing. Both of them, they have almost the same agenda. The agenda of the left is to silence anyone who is not politically correct. The Muslims, their agenda is to silence anyone who speak against Islam. And here, if you speak against Islam, you will not be politically correct. And that's exactly why the Muslims and the left, they find themselves in bed together. Today, we heard the news that after almost 2 or 3 years investigation against President Trump, they found that he have no guilt and he is good to go. Which means 3 years, and they were hoping badly that they will find something against President Trump. It turned to be nothing but a scam and nothing but a lie, and they come with nothing against him. Now, what that will do? A few days ago, President Trump, he signed an order, which is every school and university in USA have to follow, which means if you don't follow, we are going to punish you, especially with money. I'm going to play part of his video, so we will see what happened exactly and what Trump he decided to do for those who fight people like us. What is the consequence? Let us hear.
I'm truly delighted to welcome so many impressive young Americans to the White House. This is a very exciting day. What we're doing is very important. And we're here to take historic action to defend American students and American values. They've been under siege. In a few moments, I will be signing an executive order to protect free speech on college campuses. Just the thought of it sounds good. We're grateful. We're very grateful to be joined today by Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos. Betsy, where are you, Betsy? Hi, Betsy.
Hey, Betsy.
And Secretary of Health and Human Services, who's done a really great job. We have prescription drugs prices coming down, first time in 51 years. So, Alex Azar, thank you very much, Alex. Most importantly, let me thank all of the college students and recent graduates here with me on stage, incredible young people. These courageous Americans have stood up for the forces of political indoctrinations, and they really stood up to it too, like very few people have been able to. Censorship and coercion. You refuse to be silenced by powerful institutions and closed-minded critics, of which there are many. You face down intimidation, pressure, and abuse. You did it because you love your country and you believe in truth, justice, and freedom. And I want to thank you all, everybody in the room, including a lot of folks in the audience, Charlie, a lot of folks. You've fought bravely for your rights, and now you have a president who is also fighting for you. I'm with you all the way. Okay? All right? In America, the very heart of the university's mission is preparing students for life as citizens in a free society. But even as universities have received billions and billions of dollars from taxpayers, many have become increasingly hostile to free speech and to the First Amendment. You see it all the time. You turn on the news and you see things that are horrible. You see people being punched hard in the face. But he didn't go down. He didn't go down. I said, you have a better chin than Muhammad Ali, and he had a and you see the cowbell scene. You saw that horrible scene. That was a disgraceful thing at a school, at a university. Under the guise of speech codes and safe spaces and trigger warnings, these universities have tried to restrict free thought, impose total conformity, and shut down the voices of great young Americans like those here today. It's great people. All of that change is starting right now. We're dealing with billions and billions and billions of dollars. Taxpayer dollars should not subsidize anti-First Amendment institutions, and that's exactly what they are, anti-First Amendment. Universities that want taxpayer dollars should promote free speech, not silence free speech.
All right, I'm not going to play all of it, but here you notice that the left agenda, they speak too much about democracy, but if you don't speak what they like to hear, they even beat you and use violence. And we find that this is exactly, they share the same value with Muhammad. If you don't agree with Muhammad, he kill you. They could not get rid of Trump that easy. So what they do, they accuse him that he won the election because he was associating with the Russian, and the Russian, they are the one who made him win the election. So maybe if we can come with something, maybe we can impeach him and get rid of him. And now after 3 years of long investigation, and all the investigators were from the left, which is very funny. I mean, have you ever heard of such an investigation? The only one who can investigate Trump is those who are in love with Hillary Clinton and her gangs. But yet, after 3 years of investigation, they come with nothing. So now Trump not only became victorious, it became a hilarious story, because simply everybody now noticed that they were lying for 3 years, and how disappointing that those who support and love the left, and I'm so glad they call themselves the left. I mean, the left. I mean, even the name fit them perfectly. So the left cannot be the right, and the right are right. I mean, this is how it is. Why people? Why there's somebody called his right? You know what I mean? When somebody agreed to call himself left, he just agreed to say that I am wrong. This is what left and right mean. So after 3 years lying about Trump, saying he is a person who committed treason, publishing thousands of news about the man who committed treason, Trump, he will go to jail, Trump, he is going, he's a liar, he is doing scandals, Trump, he won the election by the Russian, Trump, he treason, he is going, he betrayed the country, he will sentence to lifetime. I mean, thousands and thousands of articles, TV's hours, CNN, CBC, NBC, you name it, all the scumbag TV stations in the world, which is sponsored by the left. They could not come with anything better than just lying, and now we got them busted. They were waiting for this report, hoping that there's no way this guy is a businessman. I mean, this guy, he is like an octopus. He have fingers everywhere. There's no way he is mistake free. It's impossible. And actually, me myself, I believe it's impossible. I mean, how somebody he have such a wealth, business everywhere, and they could not find something really against him. That's really strange. But taking a close look at this investigation, which run very deep, millions of documents were reviewed by people who hated Trump to death, and yet they could not find something. That's mean they could not find anything. And for me, I believe this is a big victory for those who sponsor all things which is good. Freedom of speech, freedom of being sarcastic, to say and speak your mind, and to go against or to support, which is the left obviously don't believe in that. For they are communists, they are socialists, and they want to silence you. And the reason Trump, he was making the speech, actually, as we see here, Trump, he was speaking about it because a guy, he was making a speech, and a lady too, they start beating the guy. They beat the guy, you know, they silence the women. I mean, they have no shame. If you remember when Trump, he won the election, those left-minded people, they start burning stores, burning cars, attacking stores, and stealing. And yet they say that we are, you know, we are liberals. I mean, what is liberal about you? What is liberalism these days mean? They are exactly the same as the yellow vest in France. They are a bunch of thieves. If you are against the government, why you burn a car in the street? A car for a poor guy, God knows how he was able to buy his car. Why you are burning his car? What does guy have to do with the prime minister you have or the president you have? If you are against the president, why you are attacking a store, an ice cream store? I mean, the guy, he spent his life maybe taking a mortgage to open this business, and now you are burning it for him into a second. Savagery, anger, stupidity is their flag. And this is exactly what they did with the Trump. If I go right now and let me see if I can find some videos for you from the history when Trump, he won the election. You will not believe it. Let me find some videos. They start burning cars. I mean, it's a madness. Democrats burning cars after Trump won. Let us see. I mean, seriously. uh, um, oh, I forgot. I cannot search for Democrat. They will not type that in the news. They will say angry protesters. Huh? You see, they will not say they will not say they will not say Democrat. They will say angry protesters. Okay, they are angry protesters from what? From a guy he won the election in democratic way, and you lie because you could not believe that this guy he won the election. So you start lying, saying the Russian they made him win. I mean, how that can be? So you see, I don't take a side. If Trump is a corrupt man, I will go against him. It doesn't matter who is he. When he do something wrong, I speak against him too. But the good news is that I voted for a person and I did the right decision. And actually, next election, I'm going to vote for him too. Not because Trump is the best man in the world, but we don't have someone better. Either you choose one of those crazy people from the left-minded people who want to turn America into a socialist country, communist country. Imagine they are talking about everybody just to stop driving cars. I mean, can you believe that? So what we will do? How to go? How do we go to work? You know, for those who do not know about America, America is not like Tokyo. Tokyo, everything, everywhere, everybody have an like underground. There's train. In America, it's not. The city I am in, the same as a million cities in USA. There's not even buses, which means if you don't have a car, you go nowhere. And the bus go in one line in the town, and that's it. I mean, there's no buses, and the bus come once every few hours. So they are mad. They speak amazing stupidity. Like the guy, his name is Bernie Sanders. I don't know if you heard of him. Bernie Sanders, he have a plan for you young people. He will allow you to smoke marijuana and take drugs. So now everybody will go in the highway and he is high. And the police cannot arrest somebody for he is high in the highway. They will arrest you if you are drunk, but if you are high, it's okay. Have you ever heard of a stupidity like this before? This is who they are. The Clinton, actually, she is the one who sold all the uranium of USA to Russia. You believe it? They sold Clinton and Obama. They sold all the uranium to the Russian, and nobody accused him to be of treason. How you do that? The Russian are the buyers. So today the news is very, 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 very bad news for those who they are anti-Trump, who hate Trump. And you know, like I remember when Trump he won the election, those left are crying, unbelievable, that cannot be true. I mean, it was the most funny drama ever I saw in TV. I wish I can play for you some videos. You will die laughing. Their eyes is coming out like a frog, their ears like an elephant, their tail is like a cat, and she is biting it live on TV. There's a show, it's called the Turk show. What they call him, the Turk show. The guy during the election, and by the way, this guy is a Muslim too, or he claimed to be an ex-Muslim, but he defend Islam. He said to the Democrat, if you from now on I am not Democrat, and he start ripping papers and going crazy live in TV. The young Turk, yeah. The young Turk. I mean, it is hilarious. And I can imagine the coming election how hilarious it's going to be. Because obviously this report not only now made them look like a bunch of fools, Trump now he will earn more support. Because nobody trusts the Democrat no more. Nobody trusts them. Who can trust people who lie for us for 3 years, keep repeating Trump he committed treason, Trump he won the election by the Russian, we have evidence, we have a clear evidence, and then after 3 years we find that all of this was nothing but a fart. Their evidence is the same as the evidence of Muhammad being a prophet. Thank you guys, who was from Indonesia, from around the world. We love you, and I'm glad to have you here. Now, the coming election in 2020 is going to have a huge impact by what happened today. Because what happened today was going to really have a very, very bad impact if it was negative for Trump. Which means if this investigation they found that Trump is guilty of anything, in the best scenario, if they did not impeach Trump, which means take him off from the office, and actually they can do that if they find something against him, if the Republican join them, they can do that. but now they have nothing. So now Trump, he stripped them from their weapon, and not only that, he have their lies as weapon against them, so nobody trusts them no more. I don't know if you know the story of that guy, the shepherd, who uh, uh, he screamed first time saying, there is a wolf, there's a wolf, there's a wolf, and the whole village came to see where is the wolf, to support him. And when they came, he started laughing, ha ha, there's no wolf, I was joking. Second time he screamed again, there's a wolf, there's a wolf. The whole village came to support him, and he said, ha ha, I was joking. Now third time, there was a wolf, and the wolf came and ate him, and he was screaming, but nobody came because they thought he is joking. So now the Democrat, the left, all of them, nobody can take them seriously anymore, regardless what Trump is going to do in the coming 2 years or the coming 6 years after election of the coming 4 years. So even if there is a wolf, nobody will believe them, because after 3 years lying, who in the world is going to believe in you? Who is the fool, even if he is Democrat? Actually, I will not be surprised if many of those who they are Democrat, they will leave this party, because obviously this party is rotten and smells so bad. So when I saw the news today and I saw the report, really, actually, I was really happy to see this, because I felt good because we did not vote for a bad person. Secondly, he proved that he is trustworthy, and after all this investigation, they got no more excuse to lie about him, and now he stripped them from all their weapon, and this guy is doing a really great job. I mean, the economy is going really crazy in USA. Since this guy, he came on, came in office, prices of houses are going up because business are making more money, people making more money, people paying less tax. I mean, this guy is really a successful businessman, and which really I don't like about him, that he is a businessman, which mean always he think about the country as a business, which me myself, I don't like that, because a country should not be run as a business. But this is his mentality. He's a businessman. If Trump, actually, when I say if, I don't think it's going to be if. I'm sure he will win. But let us say Trump, he was going to go for the coming election for sure, because this is a tradition in USA. The same president stay in his office, and then the opponent go against him. So what is going to happen in the last 4 years of a Trump presidency? I think those are the most, let us say, crazy years will be. You see, Trump is a very, very brave man. Look, there's many presidents before him. They said we are going to move the embassy from USA, from Tel Aviv into Jerusalem, and nobody dared to do that. Why? Because most of them, they have business with Arab businessmen, princes and queens, or kings, sorry. So because they are a bunch of corrupt people, they did not do what they promised. This guy, he do what he promised. So what is the promises that Trump he will do in the coming election? Already Trump, he announced that the Golan Heights, which is taken by the Israeli army from Syria, many years ago, should belong to Israel. Now in Europe they don't agree with that, because they don't dare. For if they do that, then they have to fight, and let us say they would have a very bad relationship with Arabian countries, who they are big customers. Trump, he is not worried about his customers because he controlled them. Europe are worried because they are weak. Arab customers to USA is not a choice for them to be customers or not. USA is protecting Saudi Arabia, is protecting Emirat, protecting Bahrain, protecting Qatar, all of them, Jordan, even Turkey. You see, Trump, he make a tweet, Turkey economic collapse. Just a tweet. So Trump, because he is super powerful and he knew that he is in a job which nobody can have, not like Obama. Obama, when he went to Saudi Arabia, he bowed down to the king of Saudi Arabia because he don't fit for the job, and he humiliated USA. And this is why even those Saudi, when he came, two men, they went to meet him in the airport. Let me find you the video so you will laugh. Imagine two men, they were waiting for president of USA in the airport. You believe it? Two men, president of USA. Two men, they wait for him in the airport. Have you ever heard of such a thing? And I will tell you why. They did not care for him. Number one, Arab are racist. This guy is a black man. So how and what do you mean people will wait for him? So when he came to Saudi Arabia, nobody was waiting for him. The prince of the city and his assistant, they were there waiting for Obama. But when Trump he went to see the king of Saudi Arabia, guess what? Not only the king of Saudi Arabia was waiting there, 60 Muslim king and president, 60. They were there saluting the king Trump, while Obama, when he went there, he bowed down to the king of Saudi Arabia as if he is a puppy. Trump, he did not respect his job, and he did not present himself as a president. The first thing Obama, sorry, when Obama he went to Egypt, the first trip, he starts speaking about the peaceful Islam and the prophet of Allah, and Islam mean peace, and Islam is amazing religion, etc. Okay, and after that, what happened? After your speech, what happened? Attack after attack after attack in USA, in Europe, etc. Because he told them, I will never do what my previous president did. If you attack me, I will go after you. He said it clearly, we don't want to have war with anyone. Go ahead and attack us. And then the attacks start coming like crazy. And Syria collapsed in the hands of ISIS because of the help of Obama. You see, when you have a president, nobody respects him. Nobody respects you too. Since Trump, he came to the office, who dare to disrespect Trump? And this is why when he went to Saudi Arabia or he go to any country, they prepare for his visit as never happened before. Because nobody wanna make His Majesty upset, for if he farted at them, they will disappear. All the country of Saudi Arabia is protected because of Trump, because of USA. Qatar itself is nothing. It's just a little tiny country. If not the USA army there, they will not have a chance to be there in the office. The Saudi, actually, they were preparing to take them to take the country in 24 hours. So always we notice that when somebody is strong and somebody he prove himself, let us say the gates of hell will open against him. Trump is not politically correct. He say things as it is, and actually this is why he won the election. Trump, he did not win the election because he say sugar-coated stuff. This guy, he speak things as it is. He tweet things as it is. He don't care what people say. If you watch his tweets, you will see his tweet is like a bear hitting the face of somebody. He don't care who is going to like it, who don't like it. And this is the reason actually he won the election, because people are sick of lies and politically correct speeches, ladies and gentlemen. And then we knew the rest. The fact is that everybody is watching for a tweet from Trump. That is telling you how much this man, he wasn't having, you know, before a president, if you want to make a speech, he have to invite everybody or TV stations, and then we hear him. So TV stations were important, and this is why actually CNN and many TV stations, they hated him. CNN now, the viewers of CNN is less than 900,000 in the top hour. 900,000, that's nothing. They are dying. All of this because Trump, he will never speak to them. Trump now, he don't need TV stations. He have his own media. It's Twitter. Everybody is waiting for his tweet. What will it say next? What is the sanctions he will do? What is the move he will do? Look what he says here. ISIS use the internet better than almost anyone, but for all of those susceptible to ISIS propaganda, they are now being beaten badly at every level. I like it. I mean, this guy is very natural. He say things as it is. I mean, look here. There's not. He's, you know, he posts like as if he is a high school guy. He is not a president. This is a post. This is a post from somebody you might think maybe he is a high school person. But in the same time, it's extremely serious. And here he speak about ISIS. Oh, hold on. If you remember once Trump, he said, I think Islam hate us. I don't know if you remember that. Trump, he said, I think Islam hate us. I don't know if you remember what the media did with that statement. Anyone remember? CNN, they made of that statement where Trump, he said that, where he said, I think Islam hate us, they made him a hate monger. He is a beast. He is disgusting. He is filthy. He is a liar. This is not true. Islam does not hate us. Anything happen in the world, they accuse Trump for it. The fact, yes, Islam hate us. Why you are being a liar, media? Yes, Islam hate us. The Quran says it clearly, you cannot even take Christians and Jews as a friends. The Quran says it clearly that Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians. Yes, Islam hate us. Where he lie? I mean, when somebody says something, what about we discuss with him why he is saying that? What about we prove him wrong? But making an article about how he spread hate, he is dividing people. He is not dividing people. Islam hate us. He say it or he don't say it, it doesn't matter. When you have a religion and the followers of this religion believe that Allah supply and divide the Christian and he spread hatred between them. If you are against hatred, why you don't talk about it? When you have a religion, it says take not Christians and Jews as a friends, for they are your enemies, and if you take them as a friends, you are one of them. You are evil, you are unjust, you are disgusting. Just for taking a friend, he is a Christian. Who is the why where did Trump he lie when he said I think Islam hate us? This is Islam. Take not Christian and Jews as a friends. So what is that, love? If a Trump he says take not Hindus, Buddhas, etc. as a friends, what you will say about him? You will say, oh, this is hate, disgusting. So why you don't say the truth? He did not lie. So when he said Islam hate us, the media went so crazy, and the guy is a hater. He spread hate. He is disgusting. He is a bad person. No, he is saying the truth. The whole book from the beginning, the first page in the Quran says, please Allah, don't make us the same as the lost Christians and the cursed Jews. The prayer which the Muslim they pray 5 times a day. Quran chapter 9 verse 29 says, kill them, kill the Christians, kill the Jews unless they pay jizya, which means pay or die or convert to Islam. Why in this world, if you say the truth, people they make you look bad? Washington Post, CNN, people.com, Facebook, care, Islam hate us, the Council of East American Muslims. Okay, care, did he lie? By the way, care is established by a terrorist from Hamas. Care, Muslim leaders demand that Donald Trump apologize for Islam hate claim. Why he apologized? No, we will not apologize, and this is the truth. Islam hate us. Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. Isn't the Quran consider us pagans, infidels, dirty, najis, filthy, worst of the creatures, deaf and blind? Allah he sealed our heart. We are the worst of the creatures. We will go to hell. The Muslims have to fight us. They have to kill us. Chapter 9 verse 29, chapter 5 verse 51, chapter 5 verse 14, and you name it. Even Islam don't allow Muslims to take their own family as a friend. So why you need apology? Hypocrite liars. Yes, Islam hate us. If this is not hate, what is hate? When your prophet he says that the Muslims will kill every single Jew in this earth, is that hate or this is freedom of speech? Not only that, he says that time will come and the Jews they try to hide from the Muslim. The Muslim will kill the Jews. Let us show you the reference. Read carefully. The Messenger of Allah in the last hour, he said the last hour would not come unless the Muslims will fight to kill the Jews. Here the word fight, it says yuqatil, qatil, which means fight to kill, not just fight like by zucchinis, against the Jews, and the Muslim will kill them, which means kill them all, until the Jews would hide. A Jew, he would hide, trying to hide himself from the Muslims. The Muslims are everywhere after him. Would hide themselves behind a stone or a tree. Behind what? Behind a stone or a tree. And then the stone and the tree, look how much hatred. The stone and the tree would say, the stone will talk, yes, and the tree will talk. And what will say? Muslims, Abdul, Mujahideen, come. There is, O servant of Allah, there is a Jew here behind me, kill him. So why you are saying that Trump he did lie when he said Islam hate us? Or maybe because they are Jews it's okay to kill them? Oh, oh, Mujahideen, Christian Prince behind me, come and kill him. And why Christian Prince is behind you, Stone? Maybe he's pissing there. And yet they say that when Trump he said Islam hate us, he is a hate monger. And right away, when those left-minded Democrat, they made a Muslim became a congresswoman, two of them, they start cursing the Jews. The Jews are bad, the Jews are disgusting. And the reason, by the way, she is saying the Jews, because she cannot say the Christians, otherwise she will be taken off in a day. They will impeach her, they will take her off from the office. So now what we go after the minority, the Jews. But if somebody can do that to the Jews, he would do it to you. Right now they are minority, they can do it to you. But if they are majority, they will do it to you. Imagine if the Congress of USA, if the President of USA became a Muslim and everybody became a Muslim, what will happen to the world? The first thing will happen, the American Muslims, they will threat any country in the world. Either you convert to Islam or else. And this is the letter Muhammad he sent. Muhammad he said that Muslims are the best of mankind. If you remember what Muhammad said, right? He's a fascist man. Muhammad he claimed that the Muslims have a duty and the best of mankind are the Muslims. The rest are just numbers. We are just numbers. He said, the verse, chapter 3, verse number 110, that you are the best ever of mankind for the benefit of mankind. Okay, what is the benefit the Muslim will do for mankind? Means the best of mankind for the people, you bring them with the chain on their necks till they embrace Islam. And yet you are saying to us, Islam does not hate us. Somebody he loves you, he bring you with the chain in your neck. Is that the love you are trying to promote for us? If this is not hate, so what is hate? And the funny, they are saying that there is people, they are Islamophobic. Islamophobic? Who is the one who have a phobia? It's the Muslims. They have a duty, they think they have a phobia that everyone else is dirty and he is equal to a dog, so we can put a leash around his neck. Anyone is not a Muslim is not equal to Muslims. This is why the Quran says you are the best of mankind. And why they are the best of mankind? Because they are in charge of the animals, which is supposedly us. What the charge they will do? They will bring you in the chain around your neck. If this is not fascism, what is fascism? So they lie to you. They say, oh, Trump, he did lie when he says Islam hate us. The fact, yes, Islam hate us. Islam hate every section of a human being. I mean, okay, you are a left, you are a gay. Okay, go and see what the gay punishment in Islam. You are a lesbian, go and see what the punishment for a lesbian. You are a feminine, go and see what the punishment of a feminine. Muhammad he said that a woman she dressed like a man, Allah he hate her, and he will let me show you the reference. Muhammad he have a curse for everybody. Everybody have a curse. Let us see. The hadith. Do you have a tattoo? Do you have a tattoo? Allah he curse you. Do you pluck a hair from your face? Allah he will burn you alive. Do you make a space between your teeth? for beautification, changing what Allah He made of you, Allah will torture you. Do you see it? Let us see more. And by the way, even if you put a perfume, according to Muhammad, you are a whore. The Prophet has cursed the lady who lengthened her hair. What? If you add little hair to you, what if you are bald? I mean, what is the problem with Allah if you add some hair to your hair? Why Allah is upset? Oh, you changed the way Allah He made you look like. Okay, so why you do circumcision then? I mean, look how stupid. Muhammad himself, he asked the Muslim to do circumcision. If you are against changing the way Allah He made you look like, okay, if Allah is God and He made you with that piece in your penis, why you cut it off? Then why Muhammad was coloring his hair red? He wanna be KKK. Isn't that changing the way Allah He made you? So why the woman, she cannot add hair and she is a woman, but you can color your hair and make it red? Look at this. The women who supply fake hair and the one who asks for it, Allah curse her. The woman who pulls out hair for other people, and the women who deplates herself, the women who tattoo, and the woman who has done that. When there's no disease to justify, which means tattoo, like burning, the Arab, they used to burn you, you know, if there is a disease. Abu Dawood said, Wasila mean women, she add hair, false hair to her hair. Mustawsila mean the one who asks for adding hair to the hair. Namisa mean the women who block hair from her brow, from eyebrows until it's make it thin. So if you do that, okay, so look at this. If a woman, she take hair from her face, Allah will curse her. So the only way to make Allah happy, if you have a beard. So do Islam hate us? Women are equal to dogs in Islam. To look like Islam not only hate Christians and Jews, Islam, you know, teach hate against everybody. Muhammad, he says 3 things will disturb a Muslim prayer: an ass and a woman and a black dog. Here you notice that Muslim women get so lucky. Actually, not only women, Muslim women, this is all women supposedly. Ass and the women and the black dog, which will destroy your prayer because they are filthy, dirty. Those are the most worth creatures for Allah. You are praying, they walk behind you, they walk beside you, they walk in front of you. Your prayer is not accepted no more. So how the Abdul, they pray in the park, Abdul? When Abdul, they make a show and they go in the park or in the airport, there's millions of women walking in front of you. And then because Muhammad is a racist, he hates black color, he says the black, you know, he ordered to kill the black dog. They ask him what feature, the narrator who is the companion of the Prophet supposedly, the guy asked him, what feature is the black dog which is distinguish him or distinguish it from a red dog or yellow dog? He said, oh my son, I ask Allah messenger the same as you asked me, which means what distinguish the black dog from the rest? He says, he is the black dog, is the devil. Now who is the one who have a phobia? The phobia of the black color. Just because the dog is a black, he is the devil? Just because the poor dog is a black? This is the best Muhammad he was able to come with. I mean, obviously, this is so much wise. Let me introduce to you a black dog, or the enemy of Allah. Okay, I just found the enemy of Allah, and let me introduce to you the most dangerous animal for Allah, which Allah he consider him the devil. And actually, I have to agree that he is kind of a devilish dog. I mean, look at this guy. Eesh, how dangerous he is. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I mean, be honest. Was Muhammad saying the truth or not? Isn't it obvious that this guy is the devil? Be honest, be honest. I mean, can't you be honest, Christians, Jews, Hindus, atheists, Buddhas, whatever you are, for a minute? All your lifetime you are a liar. Now you cannot be honest. Look at him. Obviously he is the devil. And look, he is challenging Allah. He's looking up. How disgusting. How dare you to lift your head in front of Allah? Put your head down. Or what about this one? Hold on, let me show you the other one. I like the other one too. The other one, it was a female black dog, but obviously it doesn't matter really it's a male dog or not, as long as he's black. Allah he hate him. Look at this female dog going party. I mean, disgusting. This is the enemy of Allah. The God who made the universe, who created this billions and trillions of stars, he is worried about this little tiny creature. This is the enemy of Allah. And I have to agree. I mean, obviously he is the enemy of Allah. They are the same size and they are the same quality. Both they have sharp teeth. And look, this dog not only is the enemy of Allah, she is putting makeup too. Do you see this hat? Trying to tempt you to go take you to hell. What? I mean, Allah, he don't lie. Black dog is the devil. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. It looked like he just lost the lotto. He bought the lotto, he did not win. Allah don't lie, my friend. He is telling the truth. This is the enemy of Allah. So Islam not only hate us, Islam hate animals, Islam hate dogs, Islam, I mean, the Prophet of Allah, he ordered to kill all the dogs. And then when people they complain, he switched it, he said, okay, only the black dogs. Yeah, I agree. Dogs, they have a special sensation, so they can feel if somebody is evil. So Muhammad, he noticed that dogs hate him, for he's an evil person. Look at this guy. I mean, obviously, look what he is doing. Oh, look at this. I mean, how Muhammad will be nice to the dogs. Look at this dog. Look what he is doing. He's making fun of the Prophet, and his tongue is coming out. And he's black. And what he is doing is swing thing. The Prophet is right. I mean, look at this. This guy, obviously, he is challenging Allah. This is what he is doing to Allah. Look, you know, this is the devil. Think about it the different way. The Prophet said this is the devil, and the devil now his tongue is out and he is in the swing and he's playing. What does that mean? He's saying I don't care. This is the enemy of Allah. Where it says the dogs, my friend, what we are talking about, he just said to you the dogs are the devil. Isn't it the devil is the enemy of Allah? I mean, aren't you reading, my friend? Don't you see? He said the black dog is the devil. If you are not wearing your glasses, put your glasses. They ask him, what's wrong with the black dog? Muhammad, he says, "وَاقْتُلُوا كُلَّ أَسْوَدٍ بَهِيمٍ." Why? Because they are the devil. Kill every black, pure black animal. Do you see it? So what do you mean where it says the enemy of Allah? He just said to you, he is shaitan himself. I ask Allah Messenger, SAW, about all the black dogs. He said, it is a devil. All of the black dogs are the devil. So when Trump, he said, Islam hate us, Islam not only hate mankind, Islam hate animals, Islam teach violence against even a poor stupid dog. So now we need to kill the dogs. Not only that, Muhammad, he says, if you kill a lizard, even lizard, they are not safe because of Islam. Who remember what Muhammad, he said? Who remember what Muhammad said about lizard? If you kill a lizard from the first bow, from the first arrow, Allah will give you 100 blessing. If you kill him from the second arrow, Allah will give you the half, etc. I mean, even lizard, geigo. The geigo is the enemy of Allah. Let me introduce to you the enemy of Allah. I mean, Sharik reported that Allah Messenger, sorry, commanded her to kill the jackals. This hadith has been transmitted authority, etc. Okay, let's see. Amir blah 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 from authority of a father. Okay, the prophet, he commanded killing of the jackals, and he called them little noxious creatures. They are what? Look at this hadith. Abu Hurairah reported that Allah Messenger said that he who killed the jackal with first stroke, there are 70 reward for him. 70 version. Here we go. You will get 70 vagina for killing a jackal. Now let me introduce to you, please, His Majesty Mr. Jago, which is Allah is so worried about him. I mean, we need to know who is Mr. Jago, why he's so dangerous. I found you one, and obviously he is extremely dangerous. Now even this one is the enemy of Allah. Oh, let me find you another one more dangerous. Now look at this guy. This is the same as the guy who appeared in the commercial, literally like him. Ladies and gentlemen, the enemy of Allah. Jacob, I don't know. I mean, you know, for me, I pronounce it as I like. I am the same as Allah. Both of us, we do not know English. So, I mean, this religion is a stupid religion. I mean, even little tiny animal cannot leave him alone. So the Muslim now, they are doing jihad. You see, if a Muslim, he kill me, he will not get 70 times reward. But if he kill this little tiny animal, Allah will give him 70 reward. Now anyone knows why Allah want to kill this animal? What is the problem with this animal? Who knows? Anyone knows? He tried to burn Abraham with fire as if he's a dragon. I mean, this is little tiny thing. So, according to the Muhammad story, when they tried to burn Abraham, all the animals they try to distinguish the fire except Mr. the lizard. Mr. Lizard, he's the only animal was blowing wind from a distance of 1 mile away to burn Abraham. Look, the Prophet said that the Messenger of Allah said, SAWS is like this is like a Mercedes Benz, like 500 or something. SCCC. So whoever kills a jackal on one strike, he has such and such a reward. And if he kill it in second strike, he will have such and such a reward. And if he kill it in the third strike, then he has such and such a reward. So look at this. Allah, he have a law in heaven. He have a law. He have like a list. Okay, my beloved servants of Allah, I am Allah, worship me. Now, if you kill this jago, if you kill him from the first shot, I will give you 70 virgin. If you kill them from the second shot, which means the first one did not succeed, you shot the second one, I will give you 35 vagina. If you kill them from the third one, I will give you 12 and a half. Yeah, don't remind me of the salamander story. Yeah, the salamander is very dangerous, Muhammad, when he speak about things, he speak only about dangerous stuff. Allah apostle, he ordered to kill the salamander. Nothing is safe from Muhammad. Why? Because i.e. the salamander blew the fire on Abraham. Salamander, stop, salamander. Salamander, you are burning Abraham. Salamander, why you are doing that, man? The salamander, he is doing this. How evil you are, salamander. How disgusting you are, salamander. Shame on you, salamander. Okay, let us say for the sake of fun, salamander, one of the salamander upon the time he tried to do that, which is a very funny story. Why you want to kill the salamander today? Oh, those are his grandson. And guys, do you know how big the salamander is? I mean, that's really something. The salamander, man, this guy, he was burning Abraham. If. I'm going to call the insurance company and I want to ask them to add to my house insurance salamander insurance. Because what do you think? What if a salamander enter your house and start a fire? I want every one of you to open his insurance policy for his car, for his house, whatever you have, and check if they have a band for salamander insurance. All right, guys, the one who is an ex-Muslim is more than welcome, and whatever, everybody is welcome here. So as you see, I mean, Trump, he did not lie. He is sharing the truth. But these days, if you share the truth, people go against you. If you want not to be accused to be Islamophobia, you have to shut your mouth. So the Islamophobia propaganda is just to shut anyone he say the truth. I challenge anyone, Abdul or non-Abdul, left or right, crazy or have a brain, to prove us wrong. Isn't this is a hate? I mean, even hate about little tiny animals, we should kill them. Why? So human we kill, women we kill, Gays we kill, lesbian we kill, atheist we kill, Hindu we kill, Buddha we kill. Who is left? Dogs we kill, salamander we kill, Jago we kill. Who? I mean, who is safe from Islam? Oh, I forgot to tell you that one of the biggest enemy to Allah is a black man. I forgot to tell you that the biggest enemy for Allah is a pig. Pig. According to Muslims, Jesus the Christ will come in the judgment day, before the judgment day, and he is going to have a war with Mr. Pig. And for sure, brother, Jesus the Christ will win against the pig. And look, by the way, I have to agree, he is very dangerous. All the enemies of Allah are scary, and they are big in size. So Isa, the Muslim Isa, he will come before the judgment day, and he will have two guns in his right side, and we will hear like a cowboy music. And then the pig will say to Isa, hey, I am the enemy of Allah, I challenge you for a fight. And then the pig will turn his back, and Isa will turn his back. And then on the sign, I think the Muslim Isa, because always they cheat, he will turn his back first, and he will shoot the pig before the pig turn his face. This is the enemy of Allah. Allah have a phobia because of this little tiny pig. In case you do not know, pigs, they save the life of millions of people every day. Every day, millions of people, their life is saved by pigs. In case you do not know, insulin, most of it is made from pigs. In case you do not know, the stitches the doctors they do to you when you have a surgery is made from pigs. In case you do not know, most of lipsticks women they use, it coming from pigs. So you, Abdul, when you kiss your wife, guess what? You are kissing a very beautiful pig. Let me tell you the story before we go. I was I used to work, like a government work with the army. This is after I finished my service. There's a Abdul. He go out with me for lunch because simply we have like I'm a Middle Eastern, so he go out with me. He don't speak good English. So each time I go to eat, he go out with me. And each time we go to the restaurant, he says, not me. He asks for the menu. He asks the waiter or the waitress, do you have halal pork? Halal what? Halal pork. I laugh, the waiter laugh, everybody laugh, and we, okay, funny. And actually, I thought like he's making fun of Islam. I don't care, but he's a Muslim by name. Then one day he asked me, "What are you eating?" So I said to him in Arabic, "Khanzir." He said, "What? You are eating khanzir, which means pork?" I said, "What's wrong with you, idiot? Why you are upset?" He said, "How you eat khanzir?" I said, "You are eating khanzir too, you donkey." He said, "No." I said, "Yeah, you are eating khanzir for the last 6 months, you idiot. Aren't you each time the waiter or the waiters come, you say to them, I want halal pork?" And they laugh. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you know what pork, you idiot?" He said, "No." I said, "Khanzir." So the stupid, he do not know that pork, he think like pork is like a kind of, it's like he's saying meat, like halal meat. He do not know that pork is a pig. So he was eating pig for the last 6 months, and he called it halal pork. And he was like, "What? You are eating khanzir?" I said, "You are eating khanzir right now." He said, "No way, where?" I said, "This one in front of you, you just ask for it." And how many times he said, "Wow, it looks so good, man, I like it." I said, "Sure, it's halal pork." Each time he said, "This dish tastes so good," I say, "Yeah, but sure, because it's halal pork." And for me, I thought he is making fun of Islam because he's a Muslim. And he is saying that, I mean, there's no way a Muslim will say halal pork unless he's making fun. Anyway, I hope that one day we will make victory against the enemy of Allah, Mr. Pig. and we will able to destroy him, brother. And obviously, brother, this is the most dangerous for Allah. So please put into your consideration that we need to prepare for war against pigs. Look at this guy. I mean, look at this guy. He is looking at you. Obviously, he is the enemy of Allah. There's a Muslim in YouTube. I don't know if you watch his video. He's a doctor from Gaza, from Hamas terrorist. He was trying to prove to us that pigs, they are the Jews. So he said, I'm serious, because the Quran says Allah, he transformed the Jews into pigs. So he was saying, if you notice, how many of you saw the video? How many of you remember it? Anyone remember? And the coward, after I made the video against him, he flagged it in YouTube. I mean, you're the one saying that. But anyway, if you notice, brothers and sisters, if you notice, pigs, they have a very dirty, savage behavior. As an example, the only animals in the world that eat their feces is pigs. And supposedly now he's trying to prove to us that they are Jews. How he proved to us they are Jews? Because they eat their feces. And the pig is the only animal who eat his feces. Are you sure, Abdul? You can search right now. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can search for the video for you. You guys are lazy. You are not doing your homework. I think the video was called "Why Allah Forbid Eating Swine." Here we go. I found you the video. Search for this. Allah forbids eating pigs. Actually, I think this guy who has copied this video, he is copying my video. Who wanna copy it? Let me pause the video for you. Please download it and post it in your page. This is an old video, by the way. You know, this is an old video, maybe more than 12, 13 years ago. Maybe some of you is not born yet. Here we go. Allah forbid eating pigs, because if you eat a pig, you eat a Jew. Oh boy. Actually, this is here is the original video. Let me put him in the screen for you. This is here the original video, and he have like a link Quran miracle. Why Allah, God, forbids eating the flesh of a swine. This is one of the most hilarious, crazy videos you can ever see in the internet. And by the way, nobody flagged him. This video is there for 12 years. I made a video about his video, he flagged me immediately. Watch it and laugh. And by the way, he wanted to prove to us that the Jews are pigs and monkeys. So he said, as an example, brother, the only animals you see he have sex with his mother is monkeys. No, I think it says pigs. Only animals who have sex with his mother. I cannot play it. They will flag it for copyright. This is what I wish I can play Islamic videos. Don't you notice I am not playing their videos? Maybe this one is my video too. All right. A brother, if you eat a pig, you are eating a Jew, according to this guy. Oh, according to Allah, sorry. Famous sheikh from Al-Azhar University saying Muhammad is Allah. Sorry guys, the problem is with making videos, I have to use their videos, and if I use their video, if I post it in my YouTube, they will flag it. So I can make a video and I post it maybe in Minds.com, Minds, you know, but the problem is most of you did not subscribe to Minds. You know, we keep asking people why you don't subscribe to mine. Please subscribe to mine, but nobody is listening. You see it? Subscribe. We can post there a video up to 15 minutes. It's a good backup, good to have it, and you will never lose contact with me. That is a conservative site. And by the way, it's getting really big. I mean, those guys are trying to compete with Facebook. So subscribe to the account there and join us. All right. Anyway, I'm not going to stay longer. I just wanted to share this video with you. I'm not going to keep it really. I wanted to share some news and some thought about what's happening. So it's not worth really to download. But always think about this. When somebody he side with Islam, he cannot be truthful. As simple as that. And when Islam side with somebody, that's the same. He cannot be truthful, because there is no way people he been taught to go against any human being who is not a Muslim, they will side with you unless there's something wrong in what you do or what you say. If they say Christian Prince God bless you, if ISIS they say Christian Prince God bless you, that means Christian Prince is a corrupt man, and they are playing taqiyya. I am serving their propaganda. There is no way they will say bless you unless you are serving their agenda. As simple as that. So never sponsor them, never take their side. If you have an election in your country, ask first, is the Islamist sponsoring him? If they are sponsoring him, it means he's a bad person. As simple as that. At least he's bad for you as non-Muslim. They will never sponsor somebody. He believe in democracy, he believe in the freedom of speech, he believe in human rights. They will never do that. You people who they are from Indonesia, you know what happened to a Christian mayor of Jakarta. He just, they start accusing him he is insulting Islam, and they put him in jail just because he's a Christian. As simple as that. They could not believe that a Christian became a mayor of a majority Islamic city. All right, we know them. If he is a corrupt, if he praise Allah, if he praise Satan, if he support human slaughtering, if he support women killing, if he support all the agenda of Islam, then he will be a good person. Anyway, I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And with this, we finish. And remember always, the truth will set you free. And nothing better than his name. His name is the Messiah, the Christ, and nothing like his name. He is our Lord. He is our guidance. He is our Savior. He is the one which even Islam don't dare to speak against him in public, because they knew who is he. In the Middle East, you will never find somebody he dare to call himself the Messiah. No Muslim will dare to do that. There is only one Messiah, my friend. But in the Middle East, there's millions of people, their name is Muhammad. But nobody there in the Middle East, in the heart of Islamic countries, dare to say, I want to call my son the Messiah, or my name is the Messiah. Nobody there. For his name is unique, for his God. With this, thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord and Islam is false. Thank you very much.